Hi, everybody. I think I'm on live. This is Teresa Lysam. I'm in Northeast Ohio, and I've been asked to share with you some information that I picked up at a pre-convention event. I'm not sure of the exact name of it. It was like Spa Professionals, something, but it was on Tuesday. This year's convention started on Wednesday, and I had the supreme honor of going, listening to all the speakers, and I got some great ideas. And Jenny has asked me to share them with you. So I don't have any slides, so you're just gonna have to look at me. Fortunately, I got my hair trimmed up and done today, so it looks better than normal because I didn't do it. But I want to share with you. I have pages and pages of notes. I take a lot of notes at these things to refresh my memory and help me take action on some of the things that I heard. So I'm going to try to go through and pick apart some of the good, juicy stuff that you might find useful. So kind of bear with me. I have my notes here. So the event was put on, I believe, by Brianne Hovey. She is oh my God, I can't even remember. I think might have been a massage person, but obviously into wellness and wellness centers and spas. And that's what the type of people this was by and for. Chiropractors, acupuncturists. I'm not one of those professionally, but I love all of that stuff. I love the different healing modalities. I am certified to do relaxation massage, so I do have some modalities under my belt that I have used in the past and I'm still using on a limited basis to help people feel good, because it's good to feel good. So I was a little bit uncomfortable there because I was not a professional, but I still got lots of good stuff from it. So the first two people that talked was Elena Brower and Henrietta. I'm not sure what her last name was. I have Gogreth, but I don't know if that was it or not. They're both yoga instructors who had studios, but they felt that they could reach more of an audience and more people by giving up their yoga studios and reaching out and talking in front of hundreds and thousands of people instead with their doTERRA business. So both of them are doTERRA wellness advocates, obviously of high rank. Elena might be Blue Diamond, maybe presidential. Don't quote me on either of those, but she's high up there. And she was kind of giving us some suggestions on how to approach yoga studios. So she basically said to offer or ask how you can help them. How could you add value to their clientele or to their studio and their business? And this is, always offer something of value first and be of service. She said all business owners want to create more revenue streams. So this is some suggestions. Go to classes first if you're not a yoga instructor, which I am not. Offer gifts to the teachers and the owners. Invite to have a presentation with them after establishing a relationship. So this relationship comes first, and then you start to, offer them and present doTERRA in different ways. Offer to present at the studio, maybe to the staff first, and then to the students, and then offer to do monthly or weekly classes. You can even offer to maybe rent the space from them and offer some classes. Offer to partner with them and teach classes. So this is a process. You're giving them baby steps and helping them along the way so that they at some point get comfortable doing this on their own. You could probably share the yoga book with them that Marty Harger was a co-author of. This is something that really stuck with me that Elena mentioned, just like as a side note, and I hope to run with this, but she said that if you offer to help yoga instructors to set energetic boundaries then that's very important to them. They understand what you're talking about, and that might really pique their interest. Uh, let's see. I'll show them if they are interested in partnering with you in terms of creating a business around doTERRA. Again, present to the staff, present to their customers, show them how to order, which is a given. Help them set up a beautiful retail space so that people can be attracted to the oils. Help them train the staff, help train them. But she said at this point, do not tell them about the residual income and the money amounts. Do not even mention that, because it's usually too much money for anybody to wrap their head around. So you don't want to scare them with a huge amount of money potential. That will come later. Show them, again, you have the retail space, but then eventually teach them how to enroll students who attend the classes on a regular basis, and maybe those who are buying the oils on a regular basis, so that their incomes, they start to create this residual income. Because you're really giving them a gift. You're giving them the gift of residual income. And don't be afraid to talk about the business. That's something that I really have to take to heart myself. And she said, make sure the studio owners and the staff understand the level of charitable activities that doTERRA does, meaning the healing hands and everything that they do around the world that is uplifting the entire world. Let's see. Oh, this was an idea for the retail space. Maybe choose an oil of the month to highlight, or a kit of the month. But educate, educate, educate. This was interesting, which I love this idea. Have them diffuse the exact same oil or oil blend every single day in the studio, so that the clients, the students that come back again and again, will start to equate the smell of that oil or the smell of that blend with the studio and with relaxing and with yoga. So you're creating an association in your mind with that oil and that studio. That's something I never really thought about. And she uses lemon, lavender, and peppermint in her diffuser every day. Once you have established them, this studio, as a working business partner with you, you're constantly checking back in with them, maybe offering to hold classes periodically, but teach them how to teach their own classes. So it's an ongoing relationship with a lot of intense activity from you in the beginning, but then it starts to taper off as they become more comfortable. Her suggestion was to charge for those special classes, maybe a special monthly essential oil class, with yoga, essential yoga class, like $5 to $10 for 1 hour, $20 to $30 for a make and take workshop. I've done a restorative session with a couple of friends where we led them through restorative poses, introduced some oils throughout that session. We had some crystal bowls actually being played at the same time. Awesome stuff. People love that. Henrietta, in her studio, before she gave it up, only sold the home essential kits. She sold nothing else but one kit. And, you could use any kit you want, but just focus on that one. Don't offer anything else. Don't give them choices. She put deep blue on the neck when everybody was in child's pose after asking permission. Possible idea would be to offer them balance samples after every class to take home. This one really stood out to me. She called her classes study sessions. She did not call them classes. She called them study sessions. And she focused on quality, not quantity. So she says, focus on people who shine, because shiny, happy people are surrounded by other shiny, happy people. I love that. Absolutely love that. Create a sense of community around the oils. So she said the oils are like glue that hold the community together. So make sure you're talking about and promoting this sense of community that these new clients have around the oils. You can actually go to Elena Brower's website under journal. There's a tab that says journal. Click on that, and then there's her blogs, and she will tell you why she no longer teaches yoga and why she has chosen doTERRA as her business. The next speaker was Dr. Zia Nix. She's a chiropractor, and she had no intention of doing the business whatsoever. So, and I've heard that from other people, and no intention of doing the business in any way, shape, or form. One of her patients had approached her, and she evidently gave in at least once, and the rest is history. She loves the oils. She really believes in them. She feels they're a good fit with chiropractic. So she feels that doTERRA and chiropractics go together really, really well. And she wanted to make sure we know that chiropractors love their work. They love their patients. And so you don't want to dismiss that. They know their patients. They know what will work with them. So you want to make sure they understand that this knowing and working and introducing essential oils will not ruin their reputation. We need to nurture the relationship. Again, everybody that talked said nurturing the relationship is very invaluable, very, very important. And you're going to work with them one-on-one, and they need to know that they can count on you to partner with them and take care of them in a professional way. I'm not going to go into why chiropractic and oils go together. I do have some of that info, but I don't want to spend the time here. Dr. Zia has seen incredible results with patients using the LLV or the Lifelong Vitality Pack. She says it's just mind-blowing what she's seeing. She does, this is interesting, she requires all of her patients to get rid of all artificial, synthetic smells, everything artificial, and she gives them doTERRA products to fill the void. Again, you're bringing value to their practice and their patients, and if they say no, either they don't know enough or they're not ready. And you might need to bring some research to them so they can see the documentation, the validation behind it, which is what doTERRA is really, really getting good at. They really want to affirm and document and study and validate what we know has been happening as a result of these oils, but they want to document it for people that need that scientific proof. Another lady that talked, her name was Kathy Aldridge. She uses a diffuser drop-off strategy. So she suggested making a list of all the places you want to connect with. You know, start to check them off their list as you make connections with them. Do your homework, check online to see how big their facility is, what modalities they offer, if they're using oils already, do they teach classes there? And go there with some gifts, a gift of wild orange, maybe a living magazine, leave a book as a resource, but you give them a diffuser to try out for 2 days and wild orange, and allow them to diffuse, and you come back in 2 days to pick it up and see what they thought of it. She felt it was very important to get the chiropractor and probably the secretary, who they call the gatekeeper, on a massage table and do an aroma touch on them. So she felt that was very, very important because aroma touch technique is so powerful. Make it as easy as possible for a chiropractic office to partner with you and walk the steps. They need support. Teach them their staff. Be confident. Believe in miracles, and you can do this. The next speaker was Desiree Manigdog. I always say her name wrong. She is the writer of the I Am Fabulous book, the author. She's an acupuncturist. She uses Chinese medicine. Awesome lady. So loved hearing her talk. We got to hear her talk at convention as well. She says those people in Chinese medicine have a very, very high standard, and they're always very, very skeptical. So you have to go in knowing that if you're going to approach that type of a practitioner. She said Chinese medicine is very analytical, and so they're always analyzing people. And she went on to talk about the different, am I short a page? The different aspects of the elements, the 5 elements, and it was totally fascinating, totally loved it. One thing she shared with us, and I seem to be missing a page, one thing she shared with us that I absolutely can't wait to try is Melaleuca, or tea tree, which it's now being called, is a pattern interrupter. So boom, you get that Melaleuca on their wrists, and it interrupts the whatever is happening right at that moment in time, and stops that pattern and allows them to refocus and move into a different state of mind. I love that. I can't wait to try that with some kids. So for some reason, that's all I have, and I thought I had one more page, but I'm not seeing it here. Maybe it's still stuck in my printer. But this really motivated me to want to seek out those in the wellness field, and I'm actually kind of formulating a plan myself. So we shall see. Hopefully I can keep the momentum going. I did want to have this info for you, but I don't have the complete info. But in November, this Brianna Hovey is part of a professional online summit. It's November 11th through the 15th. It's online. There's 25 speakers, and it's only $39. And that gives you, recording of the summit that you have total access to for the rest of your life. So I really want to sign up for that, but I can't find the information and where to register for that. So I wanted to have that for you here today, but I don't. So I will have to seek that out. Hopefully Jenny will have that information. And I don't know how I misplaced it or where it went. So I do apologize for that, but we'll have to investigate and get back to you on that. Okay, I guess that's it for me, since that's the end of my notes. Very interesting stuff. I hope you've got some value, and there's a few nuggets in there that you really appreciated and are able to work with. They gave us access to some scripts, some steps to follow if you were going to touch base and try to partner with a chiropractic office. I don't have those in front of me, but all good stuff. If you need to get a hold of me, please feel free to personal message me, Teresa Lisum, Lisum, or you can email me at tlisum@gmail. All right. Thanks so much for letting me share some of the information I got with you. All right. Enjoy. Thank you. Bye-bye.